Ebro in the morning, Laura Styles, Rosenberg. This is the episode you don't want to miss.
Oh,
of
yeah.
Ebro in the morning.
First of all, Nick Jonas is in the building.
Yay, Nick.
Yeah.
Second of all, I am witnessing the beginnings of a bromance unlike
is.
anything I've never seen anything like this.
He said he wanted to rub me.
Well, yeah, as
I-
soon as Ebro walks in, he goes and he's like, ooh, what is
I was
it?
like, hey, bro, what's
what you
going
didn't
on?
feel was the shirt, though. Feel the shirt.
Let me see.
Ebro, you
What
want to
is
come
that,
around and touch the
velvet?
shirt? You want to climb over the table?
I don't know. I don't know if I can handle all that. Because when I touched the leather, I was like, yo, what is that?
Special claw.
And then I rubbed it again.
I know.
And then I found myself really into it, and I kept rubbing it.
And then you sat down,
Pause. Whoa.
and how did we get to the next step? Golf came up.
Well, no, I told Nick, I had to be honest. I was like, yo, you look like the type of dude we could go hang out.
Yeah.
And then Rosenberg was like, yo,
weird
you trying to
stuff.
date this dude?
Well, that's what that. I mean,
I went from rubbing him to asking him out.
and then he said, and then how did golf come up?
No, because then I asked him, how does he party? Is he like, does he get up and dance? He's like, no, I sit in the cut and smoke a cigar. And he's
Yeah.
like,
Cigar.
Cigar,
And then I
golf.
said,
Boom. Best friends.
do you play golf?
Yeah.
This just in, Ebro and Nick Jonas are dating.
Finally a story.
We're an item. We're an item.
question, do you drink tequila?
I love tequila.
Let me keep going. Hold on.
Wow. This is amazing.
I'm trying to
I
think.
found, I found my soulmate.
I'm trying. I'm trying to think of what else. What about sports? You watch football?
I love football. I'm a Giants fan. What's your team?
I'm Raiders.
He's a Raiders
so
fan.
we don't
But
really.
he goes to Giants games all the
I
time.
go to Giants games. I'm here in New York
Yeah.
City, so.
Yeah, all right.
So you do
Giants.
football on Sundays.
And then baseball.
Okay.
How you feel about black women? Because
Oh,
while I'm falling in love
it.
with you, I love black women, and we could come together on that.
I love it. I'm all about it.
So you guys could be together, but also,
Have
maybe
sex with black women.
have sex with black women. This is a full relationship.
I like
There's
it.
a lot
We're
of layers.
swingers. You know what I mean?
It's
Like,
just so fun. This relationship's so postmodern.
It is, really.
Wow.
It's the next level. So Nick, what's going on, man?
All is good. I'm here this week. I just put my album out on Friday
Yes.
last week. So it's been, promo craziness, but all is good. The reaction to the record's been amazing and just excited to put this new
Yo,
music
you
out.
had some. I mean, the last project. I mean, you had at least 2 number ones, I believe, on that last album, right?
Yeah, it was close.
Oh, close. You were right in there. You were right in
One
there.
and like 5.
You had a song that basically we thought you had sex with Tinashe, but we were like, maybe it happened,
That was
maybe it
fun.
didn't. We'll leave that between them.
You know what's funny about that is we met that day and we're like, all right, let's go do a bunch of interviews together.
And then
This is
have
the first
sex.
one we did, and it really broke the ice. That interview.
I bet it did.
No,
it's my man.
come on.
It's my man Nick. I mean,
up.
if we're in a
No.
relationship, I gotta count on you to come through.
She's great.
Tinashe is a great girl.
Yeah, Tinashe's awesome.
She's like the little sister you can't. I don't know. I can't.
Oh, he just friend zoned her.
Friends under. Yeah.
But you guys rolled a blunt together for sure. You guys smoked weed.
Did we
Because she
smoke
rolled,
weed?
she smoked.
No,
She's
we did not
smoking.
smoke together. But we should.
Yeah, no,
Facts.
she smokes.
Facts.
She's a weird mix too because she smokes, but she's also so a family girl. She's always
Yeah.
Her parents are always around.
Did you read her Complex article?
No.
It was good, but it talked about her family. It was really pretty amazing to see, where she comes from and her people. It's really
I didn't know that she wrote an article for Complex.
No,
I wanna-
it's a cover
It's an
story.
interview.
Oh, about her.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
you
thought
probably
she
saw
wrote
the
it.
pictures. I'm
Yes,
sure you saw the
I don't.
pictures.
You know what?
He saw the pictures. He saw the
did.
pictures.
Yeah.
Didn't read the words.
No.
All pictures.
But
no
I
words.
feel like I know a lot
He
about
went
Tinashe.
right back to preschool on that one.
I'm pretty sure he saw the pictures and sent her inappropriate text.
I've never sent her inappropriate text. She is one of very few women I've never sent an inappropriate text to, I don't think.
That's something to be proud of.
Thank you. I think I might have sent her maybe she posted a hot picture and I send the emoji of just water, thirst. Just
Okay.
That's what the most it would
See,
ever be.
that's an interesting move. That one or just fire.
Oh yeah. No, I'll do
That's
that.
That's
fire,
safe.
and
Because that's saying you look good, but I'm not saying I'm being objective about it. I'm not being
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not sending a picture of what's the dick thing that people post?
Oh,
squash.
the eggplant. The eggplant.
I didn't just send her nice pic, eggplants. I never did that.
Don't do that.
I mean, at
Wouldn't
this point in the interview, I can't ask the next question that was on our list of questioning.
Is it about the erection?
Yeah, I can't because now if I have asking about his dick and we have a bromance,
Talk
then
about
this
the Fallon
interview is
thing?
All right,
too
I'll
far.
ask him.
Go
How
ahead,
about that?
man. Yeah,
I'm
you go ahead.
Too much.
Our producer was like, "Are you going to ask him about the accidental boner?" I'm like, "What are you talking about?"
It's called a narb, just to be clear.
What-
It is?
What's a narb?
Is that
That's what I've called it forever.
Why?
Is it
I've
short
never-
for something?
Yeah, no apparent reason boner.
Fucking amazing.
narb?
About narb.
Yo, that is such a white guy thing right there when they come up with an
come you didn't know about the
acronym for a
narb?
boner. Is
I don't.
that is white guy.
Well,
That's a white guy classic.
So what was the situation?
The situation was that I was in Vegas partying with some friends. Coming back, my friend's wife was like, "Hey, I got this weed lollipop. Do you want some?" I was already a little tipsy, so I was like, "Yeah, of course I do." And so I'm like going in on it, And then I wake up in the morning and everything's moving in slow motion, but I got to be up for the Young Hollywood Awards to present. I got to be like ready to present in 3 hours, and I'm really
good old West Coast time to start an event so fucking early that you don't have time to recover from the day before, right?
So I get ready. I pick out a red suit for some reason. I'm wearing a red suit. I'm in the car. I get out of the car, and I'm like, oh no, it's right there. It's all happening.
You're narbing.
And so there's a picture that Jimmy Fallon showed when I was on the show, and it's me on the carpet, like covering my front section while looking really high, and it's just very funny.
So how long between that moment and your mom calling you on the phone and reminding you that you used to wear a purity ring and now this is what we're doing?
You know what's funny
Nick?
is she wrote
Really?
me after Fallon aired, and she said, "Congrats on the big win on Fallon." I was like, that's such a strange way to put it. Thanks, Mom. And she's like, but who gave you the weed lollipop?
So she considered it a win, though.
Yeah, she's like, that's funny. She thought it was really funny, which I thought was great.
Yeah.
My mom is actually really cool. She's very cool.
What
So-
about Pops? What about Pops?
My dad's amazing too. My dad doesn't drink. He's been sober for a long time, which is a good
got it,
thing.
got it.
But he's cool. They're all. I mean, yeah.
So where did the super pure thing come from back in the day for you guys?
My dad was a minister, and basically, conservative upbringing, all that, which I think was a good thing. It kind of shaped my view and helped me. But as I got older, I kind of shaped my own worldview.
Mm-hmm. And now you're just out here with boners on the red carpet.
Boners, weed, lollipops.
How long did it last, though? That's really the concern for me. Was it like a Cialis boner of like 11 hours?
No,
or?
it was like probably 20 minutes.
Okay, that's not bad.
What?
But
That's
on-
a bit. Okay. That's
On
a
the
lot.
red carpet, though. That's not a good place.
Yeah, that's
so then I got on
the worst.
stage. The other part of it is you could probably play the clip, but I got on stage and tried to talk, and I sounded like a robot. Like my voice, it just didn't work, and I stuttered on the line, and it was just bad. The whole thing was bad.
But as a man,
very
can't you
funny.
think of something really like repug and make it go away?
That does not work.
No?
Does not work.
But I gotta tell you, I don't know, Ebro.
I can't think of something repug and make it go away because I like my boner. So now it's kind of like, yeah. Like,
Well, at your age, you got to hold on to everyone you get.
yeah, so when I get one, I'm like,
Hold on.
this shit still works, guys.
I gotta go.
Who wants it?
Now, real quick.
Get it while it lasts. Get it while it's hot.
20 minutes. 20 minutes is a long time if you're not masturbating or having sex. 20 minutes to just be walking with a boner? That's a long time. Like, the old class boner, you don't want to get up and go to the board.
Yeah.
That's usually like a 5-minute situation, and then you forget, and you're like, all right, Nick,
Well,
it goes
what
away.
have we learned from this?
Nick Jonas is
Can
a full...
last a long time.
Okay, can last a long time.
That's
I was going to say it's a
not
repug
what I was
pervert. but-
thinking,
I'll clap.
but
Well, maybe that
that's
too.
what you-
Little
If that's
from
what you want the
column,
headline to be, then we'll go with that. That's cool. What's the first single off this album, man? What are we
It's
playing?
called Close.
Close.
It's me and Tovlo. It's been
Love
amazing.
Tovlo. Does
Yeah,
she
she's
still
the
pull her
best.
boobs out on stage?
I don't know.
You didn't know that about her?
I didn't know she did that.
Yeah, like in her shows, like it's like titty time. She doesn't do that, but it's
Interesting.
Is she like
Top
one
off.
of those free the nipple girls?
I don't know if is that what it is. Yeah, she's a free the nipple. I'm for it.
Well,
Wow.
she's amazing.
I'm
She
into
killed
it.
it in the video.
I love her,
The song's doing his thing, which is great. But then I got Big Sean on the track, which is amazing. Worked with him on a song called Good Girls, and Ty Dolla $ign on a song called
Dolla $ign.
Bacon. Yeah, he killed that. And then I sampled Allen Iverson's Practice
You did. Love it.
thing, which was pretty fun as well.
So, what's the title of the album so people go copy?
It's called Last Year Was Complicated.
Was it complicated?
It was a little bit, yeah.
Why?
It was amazing. It was a great year.
What
but
was
it also-
complicated about it?
I had a breakup that sort of influenced a lot of the writing for the record. And then I just poured into that. And actually, my manager, Phil McIntyre, and Jay is here now, partners
Mm-hmm.
with Rock Nation, all that. So I went in and had a different title picked out, had a meeting with Jay to talk about the record and naming it and everything else. And he said, after getting to know you, hearing the body of work, I think, we can come up with something that kind of better sort of shows the body of work and all the rest. And so he said, what was this last year of your life like for you? I was like, last year was complicated. He was like, that's the title.
Boom.
I was like, all right, Jay-Z. Yeah, makes sense.
All right, Jay-Z.
All right, Hope.
I like that. And I'm going to do it.
So Hope's becoming really good at coming together with these marketing plans of like, what's your life like? Because the Lemonade thing obviously was a chapter, I guess, in the Beyonce Jay-Z thing. So they came with that, and now I'm hearing he's naming your
amazing.
album, so he's great at that.
Yeah, he's really brilliant.
Doesn't it feel like, from a music mogul standpoint, he's really coming into his own sort of now? You know what I'm saying? Like, for a long time, it was Jay-Z, and I'm a businessman. I'm not a business. But now it's not talk about it. He's really becoming that person for people,
Yeah.
which is pretty cool.
Well, and there's a whole new generation of artists like Nick Jonas, among others, who look to him because he's had so much success and navigated so many things and has so much to offer brand partnerships, touring, like the Rock Nation business is very
The Rock
healthy.
Nation thing as a whole is pretty incredible. I'm thrilled to be a part of it in the way that I am. But the system, what they have going over there is amazing.
With the athletes, the
whole
music, the
thing,
strings,
yeah.
Tidal, everything.
Tidal. We did a lot of exclusive stuff with Tidal for the launch of the album. You know, like a documentary series that's airing now, and a bunch of videos just for them. And it's great. You know, you have that partner, and their users are amazing and totally engaged, and the whole thing's great.
Back to the breakup. Why? What happened? You screwed up?
What happened?
You cheated?
No,
You got bored?
no. It just was time. You know, we hit that point
It's
where
me, it's not you. You
we're
know what
either
the
we're
it's
like
me,
we're
it's not
either
you?
you know gonna move forward in some way, but we're both so young. Didn't make sense, and it ended. It was tough for both people. But
How
it
long
was
were you guys together?
A couple years, 2 years,
2 years.
And how old are you?
23.
2 years, 23.
That's a long time.
It's a long time.
23. At 23
Yeah.
years is a long time.
This is the relationship guru. That's why I
Oh,
brought it
really?
up. So he would be
Same.
able to relate.
If there's anything you need help with.
People email him with problems, and then he
Why
does
you
this
should
whole
email
thing.
him right now.
I'll email you right
Yeah.
now.
RosenbergTheGuru@gmail.com.
Is that really the email?
Yeah, and then we'll read your email on the air and we'll help you with whatever you're going
From
through.
Nick in LA.
Yeah.
And I'm happy to help. Are you considering anything new, or are you trying to stay single for a while?
I think I'm trying to stay single. I got the tour coming up. I've you know, work is kind of the main focus, and like I just said, I'm young. I got time. Life is good at the moment. I'm enjoying myself.
Piece of advice. I'm not a guru. Never will be. Not
Yeah.
even an associate. They do not let me help out with relationships. Piece of advice. Find you a great girl that you like to talk to.
Yeah.
Maybe another girl that's great for like dinners, movies, has great ideas, funny laughs, whatever.
Separate.
Separate, different person. And then just like the sex girl, like you're like, I can't get enough of it.
Yeah.
And then have yourself a nice little stable.
That's a lot. How do you have time for all this?
He's on the road too, Ebro.
God.
There's also another thing. You know,
I mean, he's got money. He can fly. He can import. He can import them.
here's the thing. Ebro gives a lot of, even though he says he's not a guru, he gives a lot of advice. And compared to me, Ebro has done very
Failed.
well.
No, failed. Miserable.
No. Not in getting lots of women. Ebro's done very well. We hear the stories. He doesn't tell us the stories. We hear the stories. Ebro's been out there. He's a swordsman for a long time.
Got it.
Retired now. Semi-retired. Swordsman.
What does that
Go
mean?
with
Semi-retired.
retired. Yeah,
Retired.
we go
Well, you're not married yet. You guys are just. He has a baby. He lives with his lady.
We live together. It's a family.
It's a family.
I'm a father.
Retired swordsman.
That's what I'm saying. Semi-retired.
Retired.
He can still come back like Jordan with the 4-5. We don't know. I mean, he wasn't as good, but he was still
Somebody
MJ.
came off the corner. He's for the.
But hold on, while I'm complimenting you, I'm getting to the insult. So you have a lot of experience, and you dole out to other guys who have done well with women, and I appreciate that. But I want to be clear about what you're standing across from right now.
One of them guys.
He is a fucking Jonas brother.
That's Jon
and
Snow with the Valyrian
He's
steel.
been a swordsman for years. He may
Yeah.
be 23. Trust. The experience
Jon
is
Snow.
there. He is Jon Snow, back from the dead.
Jonas Snow.
Walking around with his wolf. His dire wolf
great.
walking through these streets. He'll be all right.